Next question from James says, for ranking organic only assets, no GMB or Google Business Profile, is it recommended to follow guidelines for crawl resistance, entity targeting, and brand optimization, or would you recommend to build out more topical authority to target each unique service keyword and optimizing for the keyword itself? Niches roofing. Look, in my opinion, for local SEO campaigns, topical authority is not needed. It's not, excuse me, it's not necessary. It's about conveying in an efficient manner who the business is, what they do, and where they do it. It's not about topical authority. If you want to be a informational type of a site that provides information and stuff, that's where it makes sense, in my opinion, to be a topical authority. And you can become an authority in your local market without being a topical authority. Do you understand? Without being the topical authority on roofing, you can optimize individual Google business profiles or local business campaigns, right? Local SEO campaigns, which includes Google business profile, websites, the brand or the branded entity or branded location. All of those are part of a local SEO campaign. So you can build authority in a local area for the specific industry. So you can be the authority on roofing in a local market without being a topical authority on roofing. Do you understand? There's a difference there because, okay, to kind of go back to what I was saying, like, for example, an attorney site that has, or a roofing site, let's use that as an example, where under kind of older, outdated SEO tactics, they would see roof repair, roof installation, roof cleaning, roof inspection, roof replacement, if I didn't already say that. So roof repair, roof installation, roof inspection, roof cleaning, roof installation or roof replacement, whatever. Anyways, there's like 5 roofing services that I see oftentimes. SEOs will build a separate page for each one of those, which is fine to have one service page for each of those services, but then they'll times that for every location that they want to target in their service area. So they'll have, roof repair times city 1, roof replacement times city 1, roof cleaning times city 1, and then they'll do that again for city 2, city 3, city 4. That's where you have all of this stuff on the site. And then they'll start blogging too. Like I see this again on most of the sites that I audit. And look, I get this, guys. We were told for years to become a topical authority on everything, right? That's what we in the SEO industry were told, and it for a period of time that was effective. And so, and even in my own local SEO agency for years, that is how we got results for our clients, was to we would set up all the product and service pages, and then the location pages times products and services, just like I said not to do now. I used to do that too because it was effective. But then we would also blog, and we would target all of the keywords, not product and service categories, top level entity terms. We would target all the long tail keywords for the products or services that company provided in blog posts. So we could hit every variation of the keyword possible in some sort of optimized page or post for each variation of that keyword. Do you understand? So that was because we had to, it was a keyword based algorithm. We had to have pages optimized for the specific search queries that we wanted to rank for. But now, because of entity-based SEO, if you understand category and topic optimization, you don't have to do that. You optimize for the categories and the topics. So top-level entity type terms, which all of those search queries are associated with those entities, categories, and topics. So if you optimize for that, it's a much more efficient way to do it. So getting back to what I'm saying, I don't think it's necessary to be a topical authority. You want to be the authority on roofing in a particular local market, but you don't have to be a topical authority to achieve that, right? The way that you become the authority on roofing in a particular local market is build brand authority, right? Which is, again, that's not necessarily about content on the site. That's about how many places you can get referenced elsewhere on the web with accurate information, and in helping Google to discover and to identify that those are validating data points on the web and pull that data into the knowledge graph. I've talked about this before. Link to them with Google Business Posts. Reference those page URLs and same as attributes of local business schema. Put them into an ID page and make sure the ID page is referenced in the add ID field of the local business schema, right? Those are things that can help Google to identify all these validating data signals about that particular branded location, thereby pulling it into a knowledge graph and therefore strengthening the brand. So strengthen the brand, number 1, if you want to be an authority in local market. Number 2 is make your site, your website, super efficient to where you're conveying to Google very clearly what the site is about through the main optimization elements at the page level to begin with, but then overall site structure too. So I talk about the main optimization elements of a page, and local search is really all that Google's paying attention to. It's not the content. The content is filler between the main optimization points. Main optimization points being the URL, SEO title, H1, headings, subheadings, internal links, and media. That's the main optimization elements of a page, right? That's what you should be optimizing, those to clearly convey to Google what that page is about. Then the content between those main optimization elements should be optimized for conversions to convert a human visitor into whatever conversion goal it is that you want them to take. Submit a contact or estimate request form, make a phone call, purchase a product, submit their email to receive a freebie. Whatever the conversion goal is, that's what you should be using or creating the content, the copy for. You should be optimizing the copy between the main optimization elements for conversion optimization. Do you understand? Because we can convey to Google through the main optimization elements of the page what that page is about, and then you associate that page with other pages on the site, which clearly convey to Google what that page is about through internal linking, so that you don't have to create this excessive redundancy where you're saying the same thing over and over and over again, which is not efficient at all. That creates crawl resistance, right? Google is punishing that right now because it's using unnecessary resources. So make your site efficient, build brand authority. That's how you're going to rank. And then you may need links. You likely are going to need links too. But now your links are going to be much more efficient because they're going to be more cost effective because now you've got less pages and less target URLs to build links to. And with proper internal linking, the site will respond really well to those links when you send links, external links to that site, if that's clear. So again, brand optimization is what I would recommend here, not becoming a topical authority. That's not necessary. Being a strong brand in the local market is going to be more valuable for local SEO, in my opinion. Now, if you were creating a big like niche roofing directory or something, then it might make sense to become a topical authority on roofing for a national type of a site. But for a local market site, guys, that's overkill. And again, that goes back to what I was saying with blogging. I see this all the time where there are dozens of blog posts that are targeting a variant of a keyword that there is a service page optimized for. So those are now points of competing pages, right? Google's unsure of which is the most appropriate page or post to serve in the search results for this particular search query when there's multiple pages on the site that could be served for that search query. So why not reduce all that? Get rid of unnecessary blog content, prune it, right? Look in Search Console. If you've got blog content that is never getting it's getting high impressions, but never gets any click-throughs from search, look at it, determine, is this valuable or is this providing any value? If it's never getting any click-throughs from search, but it's getting a lot of impressions, then Google is considering that like dead weight, right? And so you could always go analyze the backlink or excuse me, not the backlink, go look at that page URL, post URL in analytics and determine, are you sending traffic to it from external sources, referral traffic sources, social media, email campaigns, anything like that? Or are those page or post URLs receiving internal link clicks from somebody that comes in from search from another entrance page that that came up in search? Like in other words, if there are pages or posts on the site that have traffic and click activity from other sources other than search, then they might be valuable. That doesn't mean you should get rid of all of them. But if you can identify pages or posts on the website that get no search click activity from search, which you can determine through Search Console, and then you can also validate or go verify that those page and post URLs are not getting any internal link clicks from other pages or external referral traffic from other sources like email marketing campaigns, PPC campaigns, social media, etc., then get rid of those pages, those posts, prune them from the site because they're not helping. And if they're not helping, get rid of them. That's my point. Make the site more efficient. It will perform better. Focus your attention on what is most effective or most important, which is conveying to Google what the pages are about and how the pages relate to each other in the overall site structure, and then conveying to the human visitor directing the human visitor to take the action that you want them to take or that the business, your client, wants them to take. Does that make sense? That one we're optimizing for search engines and for humans, as opposed to what we always did in the past, which was primarily optimizing for search engines, right? So I think Google's done us a favor by way of what has changed recently, because I think it's more logical, it's more efficient, and it's better for the humans, the visitors, the people that we're selling to, right?